Good morning and welcome into Mornings on Main Street. It is a Wednesday, August 17th edition here of Mornings on Main Street. I'm Chris Yao alongside Justin Kulik as you take a look live at downtown Nashville. That is Broadway as we look at the honky tonks downtown. Justin, welcome in. What a beautiful day it is outside. What's the weather going to be like today?
Hello, Chris. Thanks for asking. The weather today is brought to you by Roy Meat Service. Going to stop sharing the screen real quick so we can get their screen up real fast. How you doing today, man?
Man, I am doing fantastic. Looking forward to hearing about Roy Meat Service. Those SF Fernando quesadillas just sound phenomenal. I can't wait to get out there and get one.
Absolutely. Yeah. Roy Meat Service is your local Nashville meat place. They serve everything from ribeye to sirloin to filet. They got great meat, great people, great staff. Their place is really nice. Look at that cabin finish right there. Me and Chris are going to get down there and eat something over there. I mean, they're just fantastic.
Hey, Justin, I don't see it.
You don't see it, dude. Oh, yeah.
You see it. There it is. Man, it looks
nice
good.
Cabin wood finish. Isn't that nice? Weather today is going to be, so right now it's 70 degrees. The high is going to be 83, so not going to be too hot today. Not too much of a chance of rain, about 5% throughout the day. So get out there, enjoy the weather. That is your weather for today.
83 sounds really good. That's the type of day you want to smoke a little meat, isn't it?
It is. I know, exactly.
I mean, for summer, because it's a little overcast and cloudy here in Columbia. So
right.
You got some cloud cover. It's not too hot. It's the perfect day to fire up the old smoker and cook a little Roy Meats.
Exactly. And it's nice to walk downtown. Look how many people are out and about today.
Now, it's much less cloudy downtown Nashville this morning. Yeah, Wednesday typically tends to be the day that folks get into town if they're going to be here through Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
They'll come in midweek about Wednesday and or Tuesday night. A lot of times when I was working downtown, it was Tuesday night was semi busy. I would run karaoke at AJ's, and we'd have we'd have 15 or 20 people in there max at a time. But
Nice.
Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, that place would be packed, and every bar is packed down on Broadway. Usually Wednesday through Saturday night. So it is a beautiful day if you are here. If you're getting into town and you happen to know about us and you're watching this show, it is a beautiful day.
Come wave at us.
Yes, come say hello. Stop in the middle of the street and just dance a jig or something. I don't know.
Exactly. Do something.
That'd be hilarious. Just stop right there in the middle of that X crosswalk.
Up a sign. Yeah.
We love moms. Well, I'm excited about today's show. We have a fantastic show lined up for you as we get a chance to talk to Jesse Scott of WMOT, who will be telling us about the Roots on the River music festival coming up here soon. We also will get a chance to look at This Week in Clarksville, a brand new show that is airing here on Main Street TV. We're so excited about it. I want to show you a little bit about what you can expect from that show. And of course, we'll also get into the wide world of wackiness here. And Justin and I will bring you the weirdest and wildest news from all around and get our reactions, and who knows, maybe some history, maybe some dad jokes. I've got a really good joke for you today.
Do you?
But I'm not sure if it's not going to land if you're not a cook. So
I gotcha.
We'll see. So
I was gonna be a cook, but the stakes were too high.
Let's give him a hand, folks. That was well done.
I would hate to butcher it.
Oh, nice. Roy Meat Service is gonna love you. He's gonna be at Roy Meats all weekend.
Exactly. Never leaves. Please buy something.
I'll tell you what, Justin, why don't we take a look at today's top 3 stories?
Let's do it.
All right. First, we start with the state of Tennessee's second quarter saw 20,000 new businesses filed.
Wow.
It is the second largest number of second quarter filings in the history of the state's 24-year data history. Now, They saw the highest number of filings according to a quarterly economic indicators report from the Tennessee Secretary of State and Boyd Center for Business and Economic Research. New business filings typically lead to more jobs, personal income, and state revenue, obviously. Now, year over year, the state saw a 1.3% decline in new business filings during the second quarter because last year's second quarter was the state record. So there you go. Tennesseans are still starting businesses at a historically high level, and that means nothing but good things for employment and personal income here in Tennessee, said Don Bruce, director of the Boyd Center for Business and Economic Research. If you're comparing current employment levels to pre-pandemic times in February 2020, there are 93,000 more Tennesseans have jobs than before the pandemic. This robust business environment will continue to foster strong tax revenue growth for the state. Also, unemployment in the state remained at 3.3% in June, showing no change from May and remaining below the national average rate of 3.6%. Non-farm employment expanded by 1% in June, representing an increase of more than 32,000 jobs over May as of June 2022. Non-farm employment levels are up 93,400 above pre-pandemic levels. That is insane.
That is a crazy number.
You know, folks are coming here in droves and the unemployment rate is so low. It's insane. I mean, I've never seen anything like this. So
Right.
it's fantastic for the state of Tennessee. I really feel like it's good and going to continue to be good for a long time. Folks are just coming here and bringing their businesses, and
Yeah,
there's no better time to be in Tennessee if you're looking for a job. That's for sure.
definitely. Yeah, no, it's a crazy influx.
It
Like,
really is. It's so wild.
influx.
Yes. Let's go north to Hendersonville for a moment, as after a years-long debate on the city's Board of Mayor and Aldermen, Hendersonville residents will get to decide for themselves in November whether or not city leaders should be limited to 3 terms in office. Bowman members voted unanimously on August 9th to place a referendum on the November 8th general election ballot, and the referendum will read, vote yes or no. The number of terms served by the mayor or by an alderman shall not exceed 3 consecutive 4-year terms, regardless of the ward designation for alderman. Current alderman and the current mayor shall be limited to 2 additional consecutive terms. If the referendum passes by a majority, current board members will be limited to those 2 more terms, no matter how many they've served in the past. They may have been on there for 3, but they could still serve 2 more additionally. Hendersonville voters will also elect an alderman from each of the city's 6 wards on November 8th. The office of mayor isn't on the ballot until 2024. Sumner County Administrator of Elections, Lori Ashley, said earlier that she expected to receive exact wording of the referendum from the Hendersonville City Attorney, John Bradley, this week, and the deadline for candidates seeking office is tomorrow. So if you're seeking office in the state of Tennessee anywhere for the November 8th ballot, it is noon. Tomorrow is the deadline. The withdrawal deadline is August 25th. So if you do qualify and then you decide, hey, maybe I was just kidding, you have to withdraw before August 25th or your name is going to be on the ballot no matter what. Are you going to qualify for are you going to qualify, Justin, to run for office? No?
You know, I might. It just depends on if my delegates allow me. Is that what is it? Was that
Constituents?
Right? Is that right? Constituents. Yes.
You know, it's interesting because I've always, because I cover local city government and local city board of educations and things like that, and I feel like I have a good grasp of what it takes to be a city council person. My grandfather was one in my hometown and that sort of thing. You know, I feel like I would probably make a good city council person or alderman, but obviously in this job you can't you can't do that. But let me tell you, I did come up with my granddad's political slogan.
Oh yes, please lay it on me.
I don't want every vote, just yours.
Or it could be Yowers.
A lot of folks, vote Yow, not Ming.
Yow's the time.
Yeah, it's the time. So my wedding hashtag was hashtag y'all already know.
Yes, dude, that's fantastic.
So that was yeah. Anyway,
Oh, wow, that's great.
we continue now, moving over to Lebanon, where an investigation by the Tennessee Comptroller's Office and Tennessee Bureau of Investigations has led to the indictment of a Lebanon attorney accused of misappropriating more than $250,000. Based on the indictment by the Wilson County Grand Jury, Jennifer Porth, owner of Porth Law, was charged with one count of theft over $250,000. Following the investigation, which focused on records from January 2014 to January 2021. Porth Law primarily handles divorce and family law cases, and she also served as a court-appointed conservator to handle the financial affairs of clients who were mentally incompetent or physically incompetent, and served as an administrator of descendants' estates. Yeah. In those capacities, she maintained and controlled client funds and trust accounts, according to the report. The comptroller investigators determined that Porth misappropriated at least $254,047 from multiple clients. Investigators said those misappropriations included $220,800 in direct cash withdrawals from 10 separate conservator and probate accounts and $22,895 in transfers made from client accounts into her personal bank account. She also transferred $10,352 between separate conservator and probate accounts in an apparent attempt to conceal the shortages in various client accounts, the report states. Investigators found no supporting documentation in Porth's files or court files that supported the withdrawals and transfers, and noted that Porth prepared an annual accounting that she filed with the court and did not include the cash withdrawals she made from those accounts. Investigators said the neglect to include the transfers had the effect of misleading the court about her financial condition of the estate to conceal her misappropriation. Last week, the Supreme Court of Tennessee temporarily suspended her license. She is immediately precluded from accepting any new cases and shall cease representing existing clients by September 10th. The suspension will remain in effect until lifted or modified by the state Supreme Court.
Wow.
That's tough.
It is.
Look, when you trust your family's affairs to an attorney, especially an attorney, you really don't feel like they're the ones who are going to need to, take your money for personal loans.
Right.
And
no, I know that's crazy. It's like that one movie. I was trying to Google it really fast. The movie on Netflix where it came out not too long ago. Taller blonde lady. She does the same thing. Basically, like takes over people's assets towards the end of their life and like just puts them in her personal account.
It's pretty genius. I mean, if you're just
Yeah.
if not if you're a lawyer, but if you're just a random person who's, scamming these people into into trusting you,
It's a
I
good
feel
racket.
like, yeah, no doubt. So there you have it. Those are today's top 3 stories. Justin, we need to take a quick break, and
Do it.
we'll be right back on Mornings on Main Street here on Main Street Media Television.
This is Eric Berner with Rockcastle Wealth Advisors. I help people in the pursuit of making their money live as long as they do. People hire me because I use a customized, individualized, and personal approach for the person I'm working with. Everyone's situation is different. If you've lost a spouse or a parent and want to make sure your inheritance is utilized and does not just disappear, I can help with that. Call me at 615-235-1058 or email eric@rockcastlewealth.com.
Hi, this is Melissa Hoisington, Regional Crisis Director from Volunteer Behavioral Health. Disasters can affect everything in your life, including your emotional health. Help is available during these uncertain times. The Tennessee Recovery Project is a free, supportive resource for adults and children who have experienced the effects of natural or human-caused disasters. Specialists are available for counseling by phone or in person. For free, confidential service, please call 833-954-2424. The hotline is open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Move forward with the help from the Tennessee Recovery Project.
Do you love bacon? I mean, do you really love bacon? Who doesn't, right? The 3rd annual Murfreesboro Bacon Fest is coming up Saturday, September 10th. Admission and parking are free. The Bacon Festival will feature live music, food, and craft vendors. And did I say bacon? You can ride a mechanical hog ride, visit the Kids Zone with free inflatables. There will also be hourly raffles with great prizes and an opportunity to purchase Bacon Festival merchandise. And did I say bacon? Yeah. There will even be a bacon eating contest. Visit the 3rd annual Murfreesboro Bacon Festival Facebook page for all the details.
When you're thinking about golf, consider Riverside Golf Links. Under new ownership, the course has improved dramatically. It's now 27 holes, complemented by a 9-hole executive course. Book a tee time now at 615-847-5074 and get ready to enjoy the beauty of golf in the Old Hickory area at Riverside Golf Links.
For Dustin Timmons and Joey Donnelly, they welcome every opportunity to serve and satisfy their clients. Whether you are looking to build your dream home or renovate your current home, their team will ensure that every client and remodel is unique, luxurious, completed on time, and within budget. Contact them today to set an appointment for a free consultation or to view some of their completed projects by logging on to DonnellyTimmons.com.
This is attorney Bart Durham, and this is me. I'm Aaliyah. Keeping in good physical condition is really important to me. But when I had a wreck with a tractor trailer truck that hurt my legs so bad I couldn't work for almost a year, I knew I needed a lawyer that understood tractor trailer cases. So I called Bart. Bart gets millions of dollars for his clients every year.
At Bart Durham Injury Law, we've handled hundreds of tractor trailer cases.
My dad and I want to help. Give us a call at 615-242-9000.
Welcome back into Mornings on Main Street. Chris Yao here with you on this beautiful Wednesday edition of Mornings on Main Street alongside Justin Kulik. Glad to have you guys with us as you take a look at downtown Nashville. That is Broadway and 4th Avenue. It is a beautiful day in downtown Nashville, and I'll tell you, look at those. We've got horses on right. Oh man, all I can think of now is Big and Rich.
Absolutely. Were those polies?
I'm sorry, what?
The polies, the popo?
Oh. I thought that was a type of horse, and I was like, I don't know. How can you see from this far away?
No, I wish I could call out horses from that far. Or really at all, even a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I know a mini horse.
Yeah.
Because it's mini.
Easy to spot.
Very, very easy to spot. There's no doubt there. Yeah, so looking forward to this next segment, Justin, because what we are doing here at Main Street Media and Main Street Media Television, we are doing our best to bring you hyperlocal news throughout Middle Tennessee, whether it's this show or it's Main Street Today, which comes up right after this with Devin O'Day, whether it's hyperlocal sports with Main Street Sports Today with me and Maurice Patton and Justin as well, or if it's the George Plaster Show. We are trying to bring you the most comprehensive and complete coverage of your local community. One of the ways that we are doing that now is a brand new show we have started in Clarksville called This Week in Clarksville. Now, our first show aired this past week, so make sure to go to Main Street Media TV. If you search that on your Roku, Fire Stick, or your Apple TV products, you can find us there. Download that app. Check out the regional coverage part of the menu, and there you will find This Week in Clarksville. We're hoping to do that in each of our communities with television studios in them. I know Columbia, Dixon, Lebanon, obviously in Nashville, where Justin is most of the time, and then of course in Clarksville. So hopefully soon we'll be bringing you shows very much like this long term in the very near future. So we look forward to you guys downloading that app on Roku, Fire TV, or Apple, and making sure that you're watching this show here. You can watch it on demand. You can watch all of the sports shows. You can also watch Devin all on demand, and soon you can watch them live on your television each and every day. But I wanted to show you a little bit about what you're going to get from This Week in Clarksville. So Justin, if you have that ready, let's go ahead and show them a little bit about what you might expect to see on This Week in Clarksville.
Welcome back to This Week in Clarksville, and how lucky I am to learn a little bit more about the Clarksville Civitan Club. This club just celebrated a big milestone. That's 100 years of being in Clarksville.
Yeah.
I have the Civitan Club president with us, Derek Earls. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate it.
Of course, coming off of celebrating 100 years, what was that like to celebrate with the club and the community?
Well, 100 years. Of course, I wasn't here then.
No.
Neither of us, but my goodness, 1917 was when the International Club was established, and then our Clarksville Club was established July 6th of 1922. A lot of things have happened from then. We've gone through a depression, we've gone through wars, we've gone through sicknesses, and we've gone through a lot of things in our country. What this means for us in celebrating 100 years is that we stick around and we do things to help our community. And I'm so proud to be part of what we're doing here in Clarksville, Tennessee. This is a place where a lot of people are coming, and I'm glad that the Civitan Club is one of the reasons that people are deciding to get involved in what we're doing here in the city.
How many members do you have right now?
Right now, we're right at about 86, and we've got a campaign this year, 100 by the 100th. It was first coined by one of our past presidents, Dr. Muriel Bullock Neal had coined the phrase, let's get to 100 by the 100th. And then it just took off from there. We had a goal of getting to 100 members we wanted to do it by our celebration. We didn't quite get there, but you know what? We grew our club by over 36 members over the last year. And that's really huge for a club to build upon that. Yeah.
What sort of service projects do you guys conduct in a year?
Good question. Well, one of the projects that we have coming up is a scavenger hunt. And that scavenger hunt is to benefit students who are going to Austin Peay. We actually give out scholarships to incoming freshmen, and it continues throughout their service or their time in Austin Peay. We do a scavenger hunt, and we have sponsorships where businesses in the local community can sponsor a sign, and they go up, and we put these signs up, and they're during the Riverfest events where you can come by and you can vote on a sign, and the individual who picks the winning sign has the opportunity to win $10,000. Additionally, yes, 10,000.
That's phenomenal.
Like you looking at me like what?
Did I hear you right?
Yes, and we've done it for many, many years. It first started many years ago. Jimmy Dunn, which is a member of our club, had started it as a project, and it took off from there. And it's to benefit our students at Austin Peay. Now, annually, we raise thousands of dollars to benefit our students who qualify for the scholarship. Of course, there's an application and an essay and a committee that votes on who wins the scholarship. So that's one of the things we do. Additionally, we have those sweet Vidalia onions. The onions that you hear about every year when they come around, that comes from us, the Civitan Club. We go, we go to Georgia, we get those sweet Vidalia onions, we bring them back, and I know they're good on hamburgers, cheeseburgers, burgers, whatever. So that's one of the projects that we do. And then additional, we do others. We have the Terry Lynn Foundation, where we have you can go online and purchase things to benefit those. We do Buddy Ball, where we support individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. We actually also, the I love them. Some people don't. Some people call them the sweetest doorstop. The fruitcakes around Christmas time. We have those. And we bring those in, and we have those. The Claxton fruitcakes are wonderful. I love them. I cut them in slices, have them with my coffee. And so those are some of the projects that we do. And all of the things that we do, the money, the proceeds, and how we do it, it supports people in our community. It supports organizations in our community. We're passionate about helping.
As for those who are seeing this, who are thinking, you know what, this is something I want to be a part of. I'd like to go to a meeting. I'd like to join.
Yeah.
How do they do that?
You asked me that before. I didn't answer it. My bad. Sorry.
That's okay. No, just once again, I really want to make sure that people know exactly where to go. You
can come here, and then also you can reach out to us on Facebook.
Okay.
You know, on our Facebook Civitan, Clarksville Civitan, on our Facebook page. And if you want to join us, reach out to me. My phone number is you thought I was gonna give you my phone number. No, you're not getting my phone. Well, you got my phone number. You're not getting my phone number. But if you want to reach out to us, in all seriousness, our office is on 2nd Street, and you can reach out to the Civitan. You can Google our office, and you can call our office number and reach out. Our secretary there, Donna Sabash, has been, who's actually one of our past presidents as well, is more than willing to give you information on the club. So reach out to us there at our office and on our Facebook page. So did I answer that?
You did answer that. And that is going to be coming up on your screen right now.
Yeah.
So you'll see their office phone number. You'll also see the address for the First Baptist Church here in downtown Clarksville. If you can make it to a meeting on Wednesday at noon, correct?
Yeah, at noon. Lunch starts at 11:30. So you want to get here at about 11:30. So you have an opportunity to eat your meal, get in here, talk to us, laugh. And I mean, we believe in fellowship, good fun. And we have some phenomenal programs that come on a weekly basis. Members of our community at large who come in and tell us about their programs and what they're doing.
And I asked just because so many people can't make it at noon, but just because you can't make it to a meeting, are they still able
to? They can still, yes, because we've got virtual offerings. There was something that happened in 2020 that necessitated that we all pivot.
COVID, that was making things more virtual.
Yeah, so we're also virtual. Okay. So we do have that information as well that we can put out there. And I think we posted on our Facebook page as far as the virtual offerings of how you can be there. We have several members who are, at large, who are not even in our community, who are a part of our club, and they join us virtually. So that's, we have those offerings.
Fantastic. That is great to know. Cannot thank you again for joining us, through sharing all of this information about Clarksville Civitan Club. Derek Girls, you're phenomenal. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Stick with us. We'll have more coming up.
That is what This Week in Clarksville looks like, and it is a phenomenal show. Again, we're going to be trying to duplicate that across Middle Tennessee right here on Main Street Media TV. So again, Roku, Fire TV, Apple.
Download
any of those options, download our app, Main Street Media TV. You can watch all of those on demand at your leisure, as well as our other shows. This one, Main Street Sports Today, Main Street Today, and the George Plaster Show. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Justin, we have Jesse Scott of WMOT who's going to tell us about Roots on the River. It is a really awesome music fest coming up, and I'm so excited about it. So you guys stick around. We'll be right back after this on Mornings on Main Street on Main Street Media Television.
At Sumner Funeral and Cremation, our mission is to serve families as our own, celebrate the life of their loved one, and help begin the healing process.
My whole family, including my wife and my mom and siblings, were very happy with the treatment that we received. I would highly recommend Sumner Funeral and Cremation.
We offer funeral, burial, cremations, and pre-planning services.
Sumner Funeral and Cremation. Traditional, affordable, dignified. SumnerFuneral.com.
Serving Williamson and surrounding counties, Bone and Joint Institute of Tennessee offers comprehensive orthopedic care with 16 subspecialized physicians. Our practice provides high-tech care with a hometown touch. We offer physician clinics, physical and occupational therapy, advanced imaging, and surgical services, including interventional procedures. Call us at 615-791-2630. We're Bone and Joint Institute of Tennessee. High-tech care with a hometown touch.
I was looking for a major where I didn't have to do math or science. And when I took, so my sophomore year, I just took a ton of different classes trying to figure out something I liked, and one of them was Journalism 101. And it was like, well, this is great. You get to ask people questions and find out about them and then write about it. What could be better? So that's how I got into it.
Jody Jones Dentistry can handle all your dental needs, from the basics to cosmetic procedures. All of this in the nicest dental facility I have ever seen. Jody has done it right. They're located conveniently at 55 Music Square East, and for an appointment, it's simple. Dial 615-259-5100 and tell them Plaz sent you.
Hey everyone, I'm John English. This is Keith Wallace, and we would like to welcome you to John English Antique Sports and Cards in Shelbyville, Tennessee. We specialize in graded and ungraded sports and non-sports card, vintage wax boxes, and unopened cases. We have a large selection of PSA graded cards. We also specialize in old sports collectibles, baseball, football, basketball, golf, and tennis. You can find it all at John English Antique Sports and Cards. We are happy to be associated with Nashville's greatest sports antique, George Plaster.
Still looking live downtown Nashville, as it looks like pedestrians and our commuters are finding their way downtown this morning. I bet that's a moving truck coming into town. It's never going out of town, is it, Justin?
No, it is not.
They're never leaving. They're always coming. It's I don't know what to do with them.
Leaving, yeah.
Yeah, there's no question there. It's going to be a phenomenal day outside. Make sure to get outside. Enjoy this weather. It's a beautiful day. Mild temperatures, as Justin told you earlier today. So make sure to get out and enjoy a beautiful Wednesday here in Middle Tennessee. Coming up, Justin, we have a fantastic guest who is going to tell us about one of the coolest events that happens in Nashville and the surrounding area. Roots on the River, a music festival that is, very, it's a little bit different than other music festivals here in Middle Tennessee, because this is kind of an Americana rootsy music type festival. And here to talk about it with us is Jessie Scott of WMOT. Jessie, thank you for taking some time with us. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic, and it is a wonderful day outside. Tell us a little bit about Roots on the River, because this is one of the best festivals in town.
Well, thank you. It's happening on August 27th. We're going to have 9 hours of music. The door and the music starts at 2. We'll have 2 stages. The local brew stage will kick it off at 2. And then we'll be going back and forth between the 2 stages. You have this on screen, but one of the things that's really cool about this is it's all local people, with the exception of 49 Winchester, who are coming to town also to play the Grand Ole Opry for the first time, which will happen a couple of nights later, and that's really cool. Anyway, the local brew stage actually is named after a program that we have on the radio that we do on Sunday mornings and replay on Monday evenings, which is all local artists. And we like to think of it as a boutique festival. We're going to cap the amount of people that can attend. It's going to be under a canopy of trees on the grassy lawn at Two Rivers Mansion. And we've been really blessed with incredible weather these last couple of days. And I am praying that we don't return to the hundreds, that we wind up, with 80s and beautiful weather for for this one-day festival. By the way, it benefits WMOT. I want to talk about that a little bit. WMOT is listener-supported radio. We are a nonprofit. We're one of the original NPR affiliates. We're on campus at Middle Tennessee State University, and we've been doing it since 1969. Not me, but the radio station's been in place since 1969. So it's really a joy to be able to bring the community together. We'll have a beer garden. We'll have food trucks. It's going to be a really fun day.
Yeah, August 27th is the day. And, you know, when you talk about local artists, and obviously everyone knows about the world of country music in Nashville, but country music is such a broad genre, and most of these artists would fit into a subgenre of country music, and that is the roots and Americana style. And a lot of, you know, when you hear people these days talk about real country music, the folks that they're naming are actually more Americana and roots artists that you would hear on a station like yours.
That is absolutely true. And actually, I would turn the paradigm around. I would say that Americana and roots is actually the mother. Country comes,
I would agree.
You know, down from there. But, you know, we kind of look at it as all of the musics that were created in what's known as the Mojo Triangle. So from Memphis to New Orleans to Nashville was an incredibly fertile musical big bang that happened when different cultures brought their influences together and created something brand new here, which was, you know, the seeds of American music. So you have jazz, you have blues, you have gospel, you have all kinds of different things that have emerged out of that loam. And we get to represent it all. So we play stuff that is country, and we play stuff that is blues, folk, you know, and so on, rockabilly, you know, which obviously was something well known in Memphis. And we keep all of those alive and yet advance them into the future as well. And so this lineup also is representative of that. There's all kinds of different textures and sonics that will be heard through the day. And we'd love being able to do that. Life is too short not to have it be a smorgasbord.
I agree. You know, most people, especially, you know, in my age, the elder millennials, as I call us, you know, we grew up listening to our mixtapes were much like those of the 80s. They didn't have a single genre. They had a smorgasbord of different sounds. We were listening to, as one of my favorite writers in town, Adam Craig wrote, you know, if you're lucky, you mix your Dr. Dre with Tim McGraw. And, you know, that's just what you heard. So that's one of the cool things about this. I'm really looking forward to a couple of your artists. Obviously, Maggie Rose is just one of the best sounds in town. And then Gabe Lee, too. If you're out and you get a chance to see Gabe Lee, he's at 510 on the local brew stage. He's one of my favorite acts in town as well. These are people that you can see around town all the time playing some of, you know, your favorite writers rounds or playing some of your favorite local bars, but to see them all in one place, for you to get them all in one single day with, like you said, food trucks and great drinks and that sort of thing. It's just a place where everyone who comes, you know, who really enjoys these type of musics can just enjoy the day together. And that's, to me, it seems like you guys are trying to build that community at WMOT.
It's actually part of what we do. And I think that everybody really enjoys when they come to one of our events because, well, for one thing, people aren't talking on phones. They're really there to listen to the music. And that's a hallmark of every event that we do. We really have never, you know, had to have bouncers to, you know, remove somebody who's loud or whatever from any of our spaces, because we're all sort of unified in this commitment to, you know, that we all love music and that we want to be together. And we are community radio. So, you know, what we do is build community. And, you know, that is wrapped around the music this time. But, you know, sometimes it's wrapped around the food or, you know, it's wrapped around going to a beautiful new place. We've taken our audiences to some incredible places around Middle Tennessee, and we relish that, where we get to show them something that they might not have seen before or never have attended, at a particular place. And this is the first one we're doing at Two Rivers Mansion. We're actually going to use the mansion as our green room.
That's nice.
It's going to be cool for the artists,
Now, tickets are $45 to this event, but that includes free parking, which is phenomenal.
Yes.
Because, we got $20 tickets and then parking's $40. And you're like, I'm sorry, what? How did that work? That doesn't make any sense. So free parking is included with the event. They're asking you to bring your own lawn chairs, but please refrain from umbrellas and coolers. You guys it is a rain or shine event, but in the event of weather, you guys will have some covered shelter as well, right?
We have plan B always.
Always have plan B. Good.
Yeah.
Very much looking forward to this event. Again, it is an all-day affair, August 27th. And so if folks want to listen to WMOT, what's the easiest way for them to do that?
We have so many ways. Obviously, in Middle Tennessee, you can listen on the radio, which is 89.5. And we have, believe it or not, 100,000 watts, which makes us actually the biggest music station in terms of coverage. We reach 41 counties. If you're not able to pick us up on the radio for some reason, you can download the app. We have a brand new app that's available for iOS and from Google Play. And you can download it. Just look for WMOT. It's got a blue background and it's free and it's really easy. And you can take us with you and listen to us anywhere in the world on that. And then also, obviously, you can watch the stream, which we are going to be broadcasting both audio and video. You can watch at WMOT.org. And because of our partnership with NPR, you can also watch on live sessions at NPR.org. And we'll be broadcasting for 9 hours. So it's going to be a full day. And we love being able to share that with audiences, both local and international.
We're very much looking forward to it. And you will be on the air. You're on the air in the afternoons, right? What time do you go on?
Be on at 4 today.
Awesome.
I'm on Monday through Friday from 4 to 7.
Well, you can make sure to check out Jesse Scott if you are driving around town and want to hear a little bit of Americana and roots music. Again, Roots on the Rivers, Two Rivers Mansion. That's on McGavick Pike, and you are going to love it. Make sure to get out there. Jesse, thanks for taking some time with us today. We certainly appreciate it.
Thanks so much. Good talking to you.
Absolutely. Again, WMOT, Jesse Scott here on Mornings on Main Street. We're going to take a quick break, Justin. When we come back, we get into our smorgasbord of entertainment. It's going to be so much fun, Justin. So you guys stick around with us. Mornings on Main Street returns right after this.
This is Eric Berner with Rockcastle Wealth Advisors. I help people in the pursuit of making their money live as long as they do. People hire me because I use a customized, individualized, personal approach for the person I'm working with. Everyone's situation is different. One area I can help with is if you are newly or nearly retired, or maybe have changed jobs and have an old 401k account. You may need more information to help you clearly understand your options. Call me at 615-235-1058 or email eric@rockcastlewealth.com.
Have you heard about the high levels of radon in Middle Tennessee? Radon gas is the second leading cause of lung cancer, second only to smoking, and has no color, no taste, and no smell. The only way to know if you have radon is to test for it. Duret Radon Mitigation offers testing for small and large-scale residential and commercial properties, plus mitigation services. Visit DuretRadonMitigation.com to request testing or get a free estimate for mitigation. That's DuretRadonMitigation.com.
Hi, this is Melissa Hoisington, Regional Crisis Director from Volunteer Behavioral Health. Disasters can affect everything in your life, including your emotional health. Help is available during these uncertain times. The Tennessee Recovery Project is a free, supportive resource for adults and children who have experienced the effects of natural or human-caused disasters. Specialists are available for counseling by phone or in person. For free, confidential service, please call 833-954-2424. The hotline is open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Move forward with the help from the Tennessee Recovery Project.
Do you love bacon? I mean, do you really love bacon? Do you love bacon? I mean, do you really love bacon? Who doesn't, right? The 3rd annual Murfreesboro Bacon Fest is coming up Saturday, September 10th. Admission and parking are free. The Bacon Festival will feature live music, food, and craft vendors. And did I say bacon? You can ride a mechanical hog ride, visit the Kids Zone with free inflatables. There will also be hourly raffles with great prizes and an opportunity to purchase Bacon Festival merchandise. And did I say bacon? Yeah, there will even be a bacon eating contest. Visit the 3rd annual Murfreesboro Bacon Festival Facebook page for all the details.
When you're thinking about golf, consider Riverside Golf Links. Under new ownership, the course has improved dramatically. It's now 27 holes, complemented by a 9-hole executive course. Book a tee time now at 615-847-5074 and get ready to enjoy the beauty of golf in the Old Hickory area at Riverside Golf Links.
For Dustin Timmons and Joey Donnelly, they welcome every opportunity to serve and satisfy their clients. Whether you are looking to build your dream home or renovate your current home, their team will ensure that every client and remodel is unique, luxurious, completed on time, and within budget. Contact them today to set an appointment for a free consultation or to view some of their completed projects by logging on to DonnellyTimmons.com.
This is attorney Bart Durham, and this is me. I'm Aaliyah. Keeping in good physical condition is really important to me. But when I had a wreck with a tractor trailer truck that hurt my legs so bad I couldn't work for almost a year, I knew I needed a lawyer that understood tractor trailer cases. So I called Bart. Bart gets millions of dollars for his clients every year.
At Bart Durham Injury Law, we've handled hundreds of tractor trailer cases.
My dad and I want to help. Give us a call at 615-242-9000.
Welcome in to Mornings on Main Street. Chris Yao, Justin Kulik, looking live at downtown Nashville. That is Broadway as we are continuing this Wednesday edition of the show. Justin, we're on the other side. It's hump day, and we have finally started the downward slope.
Yes, there it is. Exactly. On the way to the weekend.
That's right. And so exciting too. You know, this weekend is the last weekend without college football.
Yes.
Is that not just
it's
exciting?
I can't wait. Honestly though, I know this is a taboo opinion, but I'm more of an NFL guy.
Well, I mean, and that's cool.
Right.
But college football, man,
it's electric.
It's electric and it's a lot of fun. And here's the thing. To me, it's easier to get together with your friends on a Saturday.
It's true.
To enjoy a game together for college than it is for NFL on a Sunday during the regular season.
Definitely. No, that makes sense. I just, for me, all the good college players, obviously up against each other. So it's just like big leagues, kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, you have to, you can take it either way. And look, I don't judge anyone who's an NFL fan, but you also grew up in a city, and while you were growing up, there was an NFL franchise here. I'm from Alabama, where the only pro football was whatever team Birmingham happened to have that year.
Right.
And whatever league it may have happened to have been in.
Definitely.
So it's
you're
a little
huge arena football fan, right?
I am a huge arena football fan. I even
on the Cats.
Hold on, check this out. Hold on. My little Birmingham Steel Dogs arena football helmet.
That.
my bobblehead of Birmingham Steel Dogs coach Bobby Humphrey.
Oh, this is on hand.
And my bobblehead of Birmingham Steel Dogs mascot Rusty.
Rusty.
So yeah,
That's awesome. That's a cool mascot.
So yeah, I told you, Steel City, baby. And I also have a Dr. Kevin Dyson bobblehead.
Oh man, KD.
But he only has one arm.
He's been through it.
And no head now.
head. It's easy to lose your head in that position.
All right, so here's my joke.
Yeah, run it.
Here's my joke. I recently started investing in stocks, chicken, beef, and vegetable. One day, I hope to be a billionaire.
That's awesome.
It's good, right? Like
That is a good one.
you gotta know what that is, but like it's solid joke.
That is solid for sure. Did you hear about the scientist whose pants kept falling down?
No.
Well, he ended up winning the Nobel Prize.
That's terrible. Oh. So I went kind of back in the day here, and you know, we've been doing this day in history, but I wanted to talk a little bit about this day in particularly music history.
Mhm.
So did you know that Nirvana shot the video for Smells Like Teen Spirit, and it cost less than $50,000 to make, and it won Nirvana won Best New Artist and Best Alternative Group at the 92 MTV Music Video Awards, or VMAs. And Teen Spirit was the most played video on MTV Europe in 2000. So do you know what year they shot that video?
1981.
19 what?
81.
91.
91.
91. I just told you they won the best video in 92. I gave you all the hint.
You did. I need to. I can't believe you said 81.
But so check this out, and this is hilarious. Apparently, in 2009, a thief in New Zealand took the unusual step of leaving his contact details at the site of his crime. A man reserved a copy of Pink Floyd's The Wall at a record shop in Christchurch, New Zealand, leaving his name and phone number before robbing the till. Apparently, he was a regular customer and had like several records on order. So he's just going to pay them back for the records, I guess, with the money in the I don't know.
Like, here, don't look for me, but if you need me, here's my phone number.
Yes.
If it's an emergency, only.
Oh, that's hilarious. So yeah, those are some of the great things that happened this day in history, or in music history. And 1998 on this day, President Clinton admitted to his affair.
Ooh, he did have sexual relations with that woman.
He did, in fact. And by the way, do you follow Monica Lewinsky on Twitter? She is a phenomenal Twitter follow.
You know, I haven't, but I have heard her podcast.
Oh, her podcast is great too.
Yes.
It's hilarious. I mean, like, she owns it, and she's just like, you know, and when she makes jokes about it, they are the funniest joke. I mean, it's impressive. Cracks me up every time. I mean, every time. It never fails.
She's got a blue check mark. That's good.
Well, yeah. I feel like she's a public figure.
Big day for her.
Today is a big day for her. I wonder what she does to celebrate. Not a lot else happened in history today. I mean, I guess technically
Woodstock,
the Civil War.
Yeah.
Union soldiers attacked Fort Sumter in Charleston for the first time. So that's kind of a big deal, I guess. Napoleon defeated the Russians today.
Oh, wow.
And guess whose birthday it is today?
Who?
The greatest Tennessean of all time.
Davy
Crockett.
Yes, the man.
Today.
Yes.
Yes. Did you know that If Davy Crockett were alive today, he would be the oldest person alive.
I did not know
that. You did, in fact, know that.
That's right. I guess I could have searched the archives for that. That was good.
Oh man. So yeah, they got a lot going on today. And the rest of today, Justin, is going to be a lot of fun because, again, Main Street Media Television has you covered from entertainment to sports and so much more. Glad to have you guys with us each and every day. Our top 3 stories are always exciting for me to get because I want to bring you the quickest and most timeliest news from across Middle Tennessee. So if you missed any part of today's show, you can always go back and watch it on Main Street Media TV on Roku, Fire TV, or your Apple product. Soon an app is coming. I promise you, you're going to want to get it as soon as we have it. We will let you know. It's going to be exciting. Obviously, Friday night is high school football starts tomorrow. Really, a lot of games on Thursday in week 1, and we'll have you covered there on Main Street Preps, MainStreetPreps.com, at Main Street Preps on Twitter. But on Friday night, George Plaster and Zach Womble, who you've seen on this show hosting a number of times. Zach has co-hosted or has guest hosted quite a bit, and he will be hosting our Friday Night Live show, which will air on video on all of your social media channels. Check them out. Obviously, we're going to keep you covered from all across Middle Tennessee. We've got reporters who will be out at games from Lebanon to Dixon, from Portland down to Summertown. I mean, we got you covered, and that will start at 6 o'clock.
Yes,
I think it's 6 o'clock. Last year it was 6:30, so I was like, wait a minute, I think it's 6 this year.
Are you talking about for the Friday night show? Yeah.
Yes, and so Tennessee Highway Safety Patrol is bringing you that once again for, I guess this is the 3rd year that we've done this, so this is exciting. It's exciting. Friday Night Football is here. We've got you covered. Main Street Preps each and every week. Make sure to check it out. Obviously, Justin and I will be on Main Street Sports today at 2 o'clock. Stick around right after this for Devin O'Day, who will be bringing you the best in entertainment news. And at 4 o'clock, closing out the day, is George Plaster. And George always has a great show for you. So make sure to tune in to Main Street Media Television throughout the day. Thank you guys for hanging out with us and indulging us. Thank you to Jesse Scott of WMOT, Roots on the Rivers. And also, don't forget, This Week in Clarksville is also available if you're in the Montgomery County area and you want to find out what's going on. Stephanie Miller has you covered there.
Yes,
so,
she's fantastic.
Justin, you got one more joke to get us out of here? You got
I
anything?
do. Let's say.
Lay it on me.
Hold on, I just had it in my head. Okay. All right. This is an old one, but it's not bad. I have made a playlist of songs I want to do or want to listen to while I'm hiking, and it includes some artists. I call it my trail mix. That's all I got. Look, that was off the
trail
cuff,
mix.
you know?
That was not bad though. I like it.
Thanks.
I call it trail mix. That's going to do it for today. Mornings on Main Street Media Television. For Justin, I'm Chris Yousing. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.
See y'all.